Hi, my name is Sarah Blocher. I'm the shop manager here at the Everyman Theater, and welcome to the set of POTUS. Along our little journey today, you're going to hear a lot of noise in the background. That is our shop, and we are working theater, so we work Monday through Friday to build the next show, which is Queen's Girl, and you should absolutely come to see it. So let's look at the secrets of the set for POTUS, or behind every great dumbass, there are 7 women trying to keep him alive. So this is our revolving wall unit. Normally we would call this a turntable, but a turntable is technically something that sits inside the theater deck. This is a wagon that sits on top of the deck on a center pivot. So we've been calling it our Lazy Susan turntable. There are a lot of different locations in this show, and as you can see, only one set, and so this is how we switch between places quickly. You want to see inside? In here is where our deck crew changes out all of our scenery pieces. They actually attach to the inside of this wall unit and spin with it as it goes around. The wheels are hidden under these wheel wells here, but all of our units clamp onto the wall using these latch systems. So pull the safety, pull our safety pin, and then the unit slides away. Hard to see from inside, but you can stick your head out and see what's going on. So today we have a special guest, Bekah from Baltimore. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So as I mentioned before, there are a lot of really quick scene changes in POTUS, and so sometimes our actors actually have to ride inside this unit to get off stage. Bekah has a hold of our safety handles here, and she's going to take a nice little trip.
A little trippy trip, but not like Stephanie's trippy trip.
All right, unit moving. You get a great view of the overhead lights. It's a nice, slow, smooth surprise.
And I don't remember
Coming
which
for
way
you.
we went. Which door opens now if you're an actor?
And now we can exit backstage.
I might have missed my entrance. I picked that door. Oops.
So as we've said multiple times, there are a lot of different places and a lot of different locations that the characters run through in POTUS, and not a lot of stage space. So another one of the ways that we change a location is with portraits and paintings rigged on French cleats. So one moment it's a hallway, and now it's an office. And this is actually Jeannie's office, the press secretary. And if you've seen POTUS, you'll go, but there was a desk in her office. Well, the desk attaches just like the rest of our scenery pieces to the wall with our little clips. So we have this little modesty panel that pops off. And then the desk comes on and attaches just like the bathroom units with these little clips. And now it's an office. So this is the president. This is the only bit of the president you get to see other than also his hand. He's stored behind the risers for the house and is rolled out when a certain something happens to the president. I won't spoil it for you. You should come and see it. But needless to say, the president winds up in a t-shirt box, and they have to try to spirit him around the White House to cover their tracks. So this rig is for a surprise gag that happens toward the end of the show, where it turns out the president is alive and awake and kicks his leg out of the box after they've shoved him in there. So if you want to take a closer look, I'll show you how it works. So, comes out, the president's leg is sticking out. You can shove his leg back in the box and he stays down. Then in about a minute to 30 seconds, Lou, our deck chief, pulls away this gag panel, reaches into the box, plugs our battery in so that the device is armed, pulls a O-ring and clicks it into what's called a solenoid, which is our trigger mechanism. He then resets the leg into kicking position so that it'll fire. It's on a porch door spring that keeps pressure on it, so the O-ring on the solenoid is pulling one way while the spring is pulling the other. Hiding behind the cardboard flap on the offstage side of this rig is the switch that one of our resident company members and performer in this show triggers to do the kick. So she comes up, hides her hand under here, and there's a little light that shows that it's armed. I'm gonna back up just so I don't kick anybody. And then firing, the president kicks his leg.